Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Vigilante. So, we are now in full release. That's why we're back, because there was nothing else to play of the demo. There was only the first 3 days. But yeah, so now we are back. We have fully released Chapter 1, and we are now here to play the rest of Chapter 1. So, that's why we are starting off at the end of day 3.
Yep.
Where I think he just punched that guy outside, and it turns out the lady's not ratting him out. So now our MC goes to sleep. He goes sleepy time.
Yeah. Sleepy time.
You go sleep, boys. And it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday now.
The lunch bell wakes me up with its loud ringing. I hear a bunch of kids getting up and talking amongst themselves as I raise my head off the desk. Jeez, I haven't even finished my first week and I've already slept in class twice. Granted, this time was probably due to what happened last night. I still can't come up with a proper explanation for all of that. The clothes, voice in my head, how strong my punch was. It all still makes no sense. Zero! I'm suddenly ripped out of my thoughts by Sayori's cheery voice. I turn my head to the right to see her skipping toward me. Do you want to have lunch together? Sure. After looking at me for a bit, Sayori frowns. Hey, are you alright? You look tired. Wait, have you been staying up late again? An annoyed look grows on her face as she gets ready to lecture me about my sleeping habits. It was something she'd always get on me about when we were younger. Yeah, I had a lot of homework last night. And these classes have been really kicking my butt. Oh. Well, at least you're getting your work done. Then gives me a somber smile after hearing I wasn't slacking off. Looks like she fell for it. That's just mean. Why we gotta be rude to Sayori? Obviously, it has to be mean to because being nice to Sayori is illegal in 7 states.
Is it?
Don't ask me what states those are.
What states are those, Zero?
I just said don't ask me.
I don't care.
Oh, you're a rebel, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
Fucking rebel. Ugh.
Oh.
I hate lying to Sayori, but it's probably for the best I don't tell anyone about this until I figure it out for myself. Thank you, Sayori. 10 out of 10. So, can we eat now? I start chuckling after hearing her stomach growl. Yeah, sure. I get up from my chair and begin to stretch. So, where do you want to eat? We could just eat here if you don't feel like going anywhere. Nah, it's fine. We can eat somewhere else. I need a reason to stretch my legs. Plus, it's too loud in here. Okay, we can eat on the roof then. It's much quieter up there. The roof might work. Alright, lead the way. Sayori walks out of the classroom and I begin to follow her. I learned at my old school that the roof is the best place to eat at school. It was quiet, had a nice view, and a lot of open space. I'm assuming it's the same for this school's roof. Just hope not a lot of people have the same idea. He goes up there and it's just like completely crowded. He goes up there and it's just like desolate, has no open space. It's like it's like just a really small square, and he just can't move.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh man, look at all this space, Sayori.
Everyone's doing the opposite of practicing social distancing.
It's just a bunch of people in the small space. Just a bunch of people in the little mini square. Come join us as we're just standing there with their arms by their sides.
And then that day, there were at least 300 new cases of coronavirus.
Sarah, how much longer of doing DDLC mods till you start hearing the girls' voices in your head? Joke's on you thinking that I don't already hear their voices in my head.
Oh I said the forbidden word. Whoops.
You did. How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Backstreet Boys concert, Monica, yes. No one wants tickets to that.
Yes, yeah. No one wants that.
It's
No one wants
dangerous.
it. Mm-hmm.
Finally, some nice, fresh air. I look over to the railing and look out at the city. Huh. You can see a lot from up here. This is a pretty good vantage point for this part of the city. Wow, this view's amazing. I'd like to think many others would agree with you. Huh? I didn't even notice that someone else was up here already. They sound familiar, though. I turn around to see the source of that voice. Yeah, see, I see. Luckily, since it's my mod, I know who's talking.
Yeah.
The one time where Zero can guess who's actually talking correctly because he made it.
However, that like defeats the purpose of the question marks because you just did it in her voice.
If someone else can figure it out. When other people, what do you mean defeats the purpose? Not like everyone knows. Could have been Yuri.
Everyone knows. Oh, maybe.
Could have been the hobo who sits up here and just eats food. Also, yes, here's the CG. This was made by our good friend Sora, who you may know from my banner and a lot of art that I've used a lot in thumbnails and such.
He drew the line art of this CG, and then I colored and shaded it, and I also did the background.
Yeah. Also was Sora, yeah. Thought it was Monica's work. Yeah, it was kind of like a collab effort. Also, there was an original photo
There
of
was
this.
an old one that I made, yeah. That
Yeah.
I made all of it. Like, I made the line art and everything, but I really hated how it looked, so I asked Sora to redo the line art for me, and
Yeah.
he did way better than me. So I'm really happy about that.
And then Monica didn't want to not do anything, so she still kept the background and she still colored and shaded it.
Yeah.
It was a group effort. And I sat there and said it looked good.
And Zero was giving us
I coded it in.
Yeah, he coded it in.
I see Monica sitting down with her back against the fence as a bento box lays beside her. Monica? What are you doing up here? Eating my lunch, of course. I always eat up here. You always eat up here alone? I thought you'd be eating with other people, considering how popular you seem. She blushes at my statement. I see why you'd think that, but I actually prefer to eat up here alone. It's much more serene this way. Yes, ruin this peaceful bar. Maybe I should take Sayori and go some... Can we eat with you? Or Sayori can completely misunderstand what eating alone means. Sure, I don't mind. Thanks for the bits, Encant. Huh? Didn't you just say you like eating alone? I never said it was a necessity for me. I just prefer it. Also, it's with you two. Much more comfortable eating with you guys. Well, alright. Yay! Sayori skips happily over to Monica's side as I follow. We both sit down on opposite sides of her. I open up my bento box and place the lid underneath the container. I know some people make their own bento boxes before going to school. I'm not one of those people. Instead, I just buy one from the store in the morning, so the contents are never really that fancy. Upon looking inside, I find that it contains just what I thought it would. A few pieces of maki, a ball of white rice, and a small amount of beef teriyaki. Does it say teriyaki? It does say teriyaki, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like, that word looked weird, and I'm like, why does teriyaki feel like it needs more words, more letters?
It's because you probably think there's like needs to be another R in it.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 R's and like a fucking 2 A's. And 7
I looked
K's.
it up and I made sure to spell it right. I looked it up to make sure I spelled it right, and it's right.
And 7 K's and like 20 I's. Teriyaki.
That's a lot of letters for the word teriyaki.
It's not. It's a normal word. I start devouring my food quickly. I'm extremely hungry after all those classes. Although it's probably also because I haven't eaten an actual meal in a few days. I look up to see Monica and Sayori staring at me. I then realize how I must look in front of them. I'm eating like a slob in front of these girls. To try and fix this, I continue eating at a much slower pace. This change causes them to giggle to themselves. Well, this is embarrassing. After a few seconds, the girls stop giggling and continue eating their meals. I notice that they're also eating bentos. I'm a little curious as to what's in them, so I take a peek. Sayori's is almost exactly like mine, so she most likely bought hers as well. Thank for the $5, Tethys. You're forgetting the 5 T's at the start of teriyaki. Ah, see, of course. The 5 T's,
yes.
the 7 Y's, the 8 A's, and the 20 K's.
That's not what you said, but alright.
And the 52 I's.
No, there was a lot less eyes before.
No, I'm correct.
Okay.
That's to be expected from her. I doubt she knows how to cook. Rude.
That is rude. I like how we're like reacting to this text, even though we are the ones.
Because now
who
that I'm
wrote it.
saying it out loud, I'm like, rude. Mean.
We're like pretending that we don't know anything about this, but we know everything about this.
It's not that I'm pretending, it's just that when you read it out loud, it's different than when you write it. So I was just like,
Yeah.
that's kind of mean. Granted, I think it's the way I said it. I said it really mean. I think you could say it nice. You could be like, that's to be expected from her. I doubt she knows how to cook. See? Say it nice like that. Or you could say it's spiteful like I did. I was like, that's to be expected from her. I doubt she knows how to cook.
Remember that one
Fucking
time where
Sayori.
she burned that? She almost burned my house down.
Yeah.
In the base game. Yeah.
Frick her!
Oh, you can't say fuck, Sayori.
That's why I said
That's
frick.
a sin.
That's why I said frick.
Yeah.
Monica's, however, is a bit more interesting. It seems to contain tofu squares, some white rice, and a section made specifically for a small salad. All topped off with being inside a fancy red box. Really enough, there's no meat. I've never seen a bento box without some type of meat, even if it's just sushi. She must have made this herself. Its quality is extremely high. Okay, I should probably stop analyzing other people's food now and just eat my own. What do you mean? Food analysis is amazing. I love food analysis. A bit of Zero sees all except for the chat. I do see chat, it's just there's so much people in the chat, and it's hard to read all of your messages. But I do look at them. I just can't react to them all. A bit of time has passed since we've all finished our meals. Sayori and Monica have been chatting with each other about the club and such. Which just leaves me with this question that's been bothering me for the past few minutes. Why does Monica like to eat here on her own? She seems to love socializing with others, and she's also pretty popular, right? I could just ask her about it if I'm that curious. Wait for a pause in their conversation. Hey, Monica? She looks over at me with those gleaming emerald eyes of hers. Yes, Zero? Why do you come up here by yourself? I know you said you like the serenity of being alone, but you seem to really like being around others. Oh, trust me, I do. It's just... sometimes it can get a bit overwhelming, you know? Overwhelming? What do you mean by that? Well, as you're all well aware, I'm considered popular here. Because of this, people are often very quick to strike up conversations with me. Talking to so many people in a day can be a bit draining, and I suppose I don't have the heart to tell others that I don't want to talk. I also don't want to give a poor first impression of myself, since first impressions is all I really give to most people. Because once they talk to me, they never talk to me again. Kinda like they don't really care about being friends with me, but just want bragging rights to say they know the popular girl. Despite it, everyone sees me, I'm not really popular. I just get good grades and have good looks to most people. So they talk to me because of those things. Never because they actually want to be my friend or get to know me. Silence takes over for a few moments. No one really knows what to say. I'm sorry it's like that for you, Monica. Sayori leans over and gives Monica a hug.
It's okay, Sayori.
A smile grows itself back on her face as she breaks away from the hug.
It's something I've learned to deal with. It just feels really good to finally get it off my chest.
I really want to say something, but I have no idea what. What should I say after all that? Screw it, I have to say something. I'm really sorry, Monica. I had no idea that...
It's okay, Zero. You don't have to be sorry. We're just curious.
The smile on her face becomes even brighter. It feels very genuine. I hope that me, Sayori, and the rest of the club can help you with that stuff. Jeez, this sounds so awkward. I don't usually talk about serious stuff like this. Granted, I suppose it isn't too serious if she's able to smile about it afterwards. I just don't understand how people can care like that. Do people really just talk to her for bragging rights? I think I'm starting to see how important the literature club is to her. And I'm starting to appreciate her tricking me into joining. It seems like I'm not the only one who could use some more friends. I might as well help us both out and befriend her. I feel like... And we have been stopped by the bell. I am not going to try to say that, Tevis. That is just a bunch of frickin' key mash. I don't know how that became a town in Wales. But I appreciate the donation. And there's the bell.
Well, we should probably get going now. Thank you both for keeping me company. I had a lot of fun. I hope we can do this again sometime. We totally will, right, Zero?
Sure, I'm down to do it again. It was nice hanging out up here.
I'm glad you two also enjoyed yourselves. See you at the club.
And with that, Monica goes to the other side of the roof and through the double doors. It seems her class is on the other side of the school. As I'm watching her leave, I can't help but feel like someone is watching me intensely. We're being stalked! This is a stalking moment. How do they hear the bell outside? I mean, you can hear this. School bells are pretty loud, Holly. I could hear my school bell when we were outside. Zero be like, drink water. Bro, I always be like, drink water. I look to my right to see Sayori staring at me with a smug look on her face. What are you looking at me like that for?
You like her, don't you?
What?
You do!
What are you on about? I didn't even answer your question.
Come on, it's so obvious. Your face turning red after I asked you. You sitting really close to her while we were eating. You looking into her lunch. Oh, and you also...
Can you calm down? All of that meant nothing. And besides, I looked into your lunch too.
What? That's invasive!
Is it really that invasive if you're fine with me doing it to Monica?
That's a special case!
How?
Because you like her!
No, I don't, Sayori. I cut myself off and let out a sigh. Come on, we have to get to class. Sayori giggles behind me as she follows me through the door and down the stairs. Choosing Natsuki or Yuri has the risk of being involved in another argument, and choosing Monica will get me endless teasing from Sayori about it. And besides, hanging out with Sayori is nice. I don't want her to feel left out because I've been hanging out with her friends too much or anything.
Okay, it's finished! You can turn around now.
I turn around and see Sayori covering a piece of paper that she was drawing on for the past few minutes.
Are you ready to see it?
Sure, hit me with it. Back when we were younger, Sayori would always draw little doodles and show them to me. They were all okay looking, considering they were just doodles, but I always told her I loved them just to protect her feelings. I wonder if that's still a requirement, considering she's not a kid anymore.
Ta-da!
Sayori takes her hands off the paper, and I'm finally able to see the picture she drew. Beautiful, 10 out of 10. I say Sayori's quite the artist. See, now, out of all the CGs in this mod, this one's my favorite. This one's my favorite CG. Bro, do you guys like my desk? Yeah, I got Monica to just draw on a piece of... I just said, draw a doodle real quick. So I think doodle took her like 5 minutes? Just a few minutes. And then I was like, I think after she showed me, I was like, that's a really nice desk though. Like I don't know. I really like the desk. Monica, I know you're in the chat. I like the desk still. The desk is my favorite part, and I don't know why. Yo, thanks for the sub, Sora. Doll. Yeah, there's Sayori's masterpiece. It was like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, took her like 15 minutes to doodle this. Sayori, what is this?
Well, it's you and it's Monica and you're in a big...
I know what it is, dummy!
Then why did you ask?
I meant, why did you draw this?
Because it's cute.
That's not a good answer. Also, I've never made that face before.
What are you talking about? You always make that face. You're even making it right now.
I grab the paper and crumple it up.
Ah, my masterpiece!
I can't let Monica see this.
I wasn't going to show her.
Sayori pouts and gives a dejected look. Whatever, just don't draw stuff like that.
Okay.
Put the crumpled piece of paper in my pocket for the meantime. I'll throw it in the trash before I leave. I don't feel like getting up right now. I turn around to see if Monica noticed what we were talking about. Okay, good. She's just writing on a piece of paper while humming to herself. Looks like I'm in the clear. After reassuring myself, I turn around to see Sayori's writing on another piece of paper.
By the way, did you finish your poem?
Yeah, I finished it on the first night.
Whoa, that's amazing!
Huh? What is?
You actually wrote a poem!
Oh, shut up.
Neat.
Sayori sticks her tongue out at me like a child. Well, time to exploit one of Sayori's many weaknesses as payback. I wait until she's focused again on her drawing. Okay, time to strike. I quickly pinch Sayori's side with a bit of force.
Ah!
Sayori squeals and jumps in her seat, accidentally flinging her pencil across the room.
Ow!
And it hit Natsuki on the head.
Sayori, what the hell? I'm sorry, Natsuki. It was Zero's fault.
Sorry about that, Natsuki. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Dummies.
Natsuki rolls her eyes and goes back to reading her manga. Monica and Yuri smile before going back to their activities as well.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we all start heading home. I hope you've all been working hard on your poems.
Monica looks in my direction.
And I hope some of you have actually started on your poem.
I feel personally attacked.
Good, that was my intention. Hey, that... Goodbye, everyone!
And just like that, everyone starts packing up their bags. He's really good at cutting me off.
You should start packing up too, you know.
The tone of her voice sounds condescending, but I know it's just to tease me. I'll get you back for this.
I'm looking forward to it.
With that, she walks back over to the desk at the front of the room. I begin to pack up my things now, much later than the other girls. Natsuki and Yuri have already left the club room. Sayori seems to be waiting for me at the door. Again.
Hurry up, slowpoke!
I sling my bag over my shoulder and meet Sayori at the door.
Make sure you have your poem ready by Friday, you two. I'm looking forward to seeing what you wrote.
Alright, Monica. Why she gotta call me a slowpoke? That's mean. Sayori's a bully. No wonder 7 states you're... No wonder you can't be nice to Sayori in 7 states. In those 7 states, Sayori's the bully. Zero, why do I feel like every interaction between MC and Monica is a conversation you and Monty had? Probably.
There's probably some, like, inspiration behind it, but, like, accidental inspiration.
Accidental inspiration.
Why are people posting numbers? What's going on here?
don't know. This is Zero bullying himself at this point. I mean, I guess it is self-bully at this point. Sad. Sarah and I begin to walk down the hall, turning around to wave Monica goodbye. But as I turn around,
Ah!
I quickly look back at Sayori. She's falling down. Time comes to a standstill as I rush over to catch the book she was holding. But in turn, Sayori falls to the ground, face first. I look at the books in my arms. I don't think I picked the right thing to catch. Monica runs over to us, and I imagine she's worried.
Sayori, are you okay? Yeah, I'll get up. Just a few more minutes.
Well, she'll be fine if she's joking around like that. Monica helps her up as I stand here, with her books in my hands. I feel really guilty that I didn't catch her instead. I'm sorry, Sayori.
Huh? For what? You caught my books.
I mean, yeah, I did. But don't you think I should have caught you instead? You're way more prone to take damage than these books are.
Oh, I guess you're right. But to be honest, I'm just surprised you caught anything at all during that.
Hey!
But seriously, don't feel bad. I'm fine. Thanks for catching my books, though. It'd be a real pain if any of these got damaged.
Don't you mean more damage than they already are?
Yeah. I never was the best at taking care of books.
And you never will be if you keep being this clumsy. I give Sayori her books back.
I wasn't either.
You never were good at taking care of your textbooks?
Or just like library books too.
I never was either. I don't know. I was like never bad when it came to it, but like somehow they'd get fucked up, and I would like not even touch them at my house, and I'm like, how?
It's because you like jam them into your bag so that it like damages them like that.
But there's times where like I'll take it out my bag and I'll just like put it somewhere, and like it just wouldn't do anything. Like it wouldn't like I won't touch it or anything, but somehow I'll look at the spine and it's like fucked up.
The textbooks destroy themselves to get you in trouble.
They do, or they just make them out of like flimsy material on purpose.
Yeah.
It's all bait. I give Sarah her books back, and as she begins walking down the hall. I try to follow, however, Monica stops me.
Those were quite the reflexes you had there.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, it seemed almost superhuman.
She continues looking at me with a curious expression on her face. Does she know something that I don't?
Well, I should probably stop hassling you and let you leave now. Just wanted to tell you how impressed I was.
Will my face become red like a rose? I impressed her? She's gotta be lying. Oh, alright. Thanks, I guess. I give Monica a smile and then start walking in the opposite direction, trying to catch up with Sayori. Don't be flirting with him, Monica. RMC's too dumb for that. He doesn't know what flirting is. He's just a lad.
Mm-hmm.
He's not smart enough. Is that the is that the airsoft shop music? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I know probably a few people caught on to that. That is the airsoft shop music. That's a cover of the airsoft shop music from Persona 5. MC's too pure for flirting. I don't know if he's pure, but
He's not pure. He's dense.
yeah, I don't know if pure is the word. But you know, yeah, let's say he's pure. He's a pure boy, guys.
He's not.
MC probably Naruto ran. RMC's a dork. I get a familiar feeling on the way home with Sayori. The feeling of someone watching me. I turn to look at Sayori and lo and behold, she's staring holes into me once again. What is it now?
You really like her, don't ya?
You waited for me to notice you just to say that?
You're dodging the question.
I let out a long sigh. I don't like her, Sayori. At least not in that way. She's just a friend, and that's all.
But your face was red again when you talked to her.
All guys blush when they talk to girls.
But you don't blush when you talk to me.
That's because you don't count.
Hey, what do you mean I don't count?
I don't know, I just don't see you as a girl. Okay, that was probably the wrong choice of words. Honestly, I still have to give credit to the My Pose tool, because I love the expressions you can do with that fucking tool.
Yeah.
Like they're already in
It's
the
like
credits.
a godsend.
They're already in the credits, but I just want to give them credit again, because it's like, the expressions I'm able to use with the shit. So I love, I love that I'm able to make Sayori.
Oh god, you cut out. Hello? Oh no, your mic.
The fuck you cut out there? What the fuck?
Oh, well, you're good now. Okay, what were you saying?
I saw it for a second. I saw it go yellow for a second, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, your mic died for a second.
You died for a second. It was scary. I had to call the police
know.
officer. Anyway, back to being a good boy and crediting people.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, they're already in the credits of chapter 1, but yeah, like Kronos and Yagamarai and all the people who worked on the My Post tool, it's like, I really love the fucking tool. Shit's amazing.
Yeah. It's like a godsend.
Sayori's so cheeky in this, I love it. Yeah, that's what we tried to go for. Cheeky Sayori was definitely something I liked. It was an idea I liked. When I discovered that was the idea I was going for, I was like, I like this. This is an idea I really I'm gonna go with. I feel like it gives her more of a personality than what she had in the original game.
Yeah.
Ugh, whatever. Just answer truthfully. Do you like her or not?
I've been telling you the truth, Sayori. I don't like her. She's only a friend.
Okay, if you say so.
Both go silent for a few moments and just continue walking down the path home. I think I finally got her to understand.
I'm sure you'll have a crush on her eventually.
Her teasing just won't stop, will it? We'll see about that.
Hee. Oh, look, we're already home.
Wait, really? I look up and see that she's right. We've stopped right in front of my house. I guess I was so busy arguing with her, I didn't even notice how long we've been walking. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Zero.
I really like this song. Alright. Oh fuck. I clicked at the window and then it fucking like glitched. Scary. Alright. Homework's done. Guess that means I got some free time now. What should I do though? Play a game? Watch anime? Take a nap? As I think about this, another thought starts to plague my mind. Remember back to yesterday when I caught the vase. I know back then I chalked it up to me being crazy, but I'm starting not to think that's the case. To figure out what happened with the vase, I have to figure out why it happened. Why did the vase fall in the first place? Was it because I slammed the fridge too hard? It didn't make a louder noise. It didn't make a louder, noisier. No! It's the noise! Damn it. Well, we found one word error. It did make a louder noise than usual when I closed it. The weird part about that, though, is that I didn't push the door very hard. I think something happened to me, but I'm not sure what. Okay, let me try to remember when this started happening. It was right around the time my head started to hurt. I actually took the time to question why my head hurt that badly, why I heard a mysterious voice, how I was able to punch that guy that hard. How could I have just shrugged all that off? I must have been really tired. There's that dream, too, with the ball of light. And that happened before the headache. Did that ball make me like this? I got up from my bed and started pacing around my room, giving this whole situation some more thought. That ball of light had to be the trigger to making me like this. All those weird things happened after I had that dream. I tried thinking of them all. My terrible headache. slamming the fridge without trying and catching the vase. That loud voice I heard in my head. I think this would explain where that mask and jacket came from as well. How else would it just show up on my body and then vanish later? Catching Sayori's books was another weird one. It was the same feeling I had when catching the vase. My head begins to hurt just thinking about all of this. Do I really have some special powers or something? I guess I could test it, right? But how am I going to do that? Wait. I slammed the fridge really hard without trying to. And I was also able to knock a guy out with one punch. So, that would mean my strength is increased. I guess I could try testing that. And I think I know how to do it.
I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding